Set sail, we ask God's blessing on the most hazardous and dangerous and greatest adventure on which man has ever embarked. While still in its infancy,
We're taking that lady about 20 minutes to take a picture.
Launching their maiden flight. It is scheduled for 1 a.m. tomorrow morning, which means
that's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Of Kennedy Space Center. Our journey will take us past active facilities and end at the visitor complex's own Apollo Saturn V Center.
Now the video is going to talk more about it, but I do want to point out the Mercury Redstone rocket over here on the right side. If you look at the top red portion, you will notice that's the launch abort system for that rocket. And the bottom, you will see 3 items behind the black fence. Inside that black fence is a green armored M113 personnel carrier. Back in the Apollo days, it was used in case they needed to abort the mission on the day of launch.
Rocket, weighing in at 6 million pounds and capable of lifting and hauling 18 million pounds. The crawler is an engineering marvel, even without a rocket sitting on top of it.
A couple of cranes. They are in the process of building the mobile launch platform for Artemis 3. Also, that Star Wars looking mobile launch platform out there that is completed, that was actually used for the space shuttle Atlantis. A little bit over to the left of it, I know it's going to be kind of hard to see because of the bleachers, but if you look back there, that is Launch Pad 39B. Now 39B was originally built for the Apollo missions, however
I've watched my heroes as they jumped into their rocket ships and took to the stars. And I wanted to be like them. They had courage, imagination, and no problem ever stood in their way for long. When from this very spot, man took off to fly to the moon. This is the firing room, launch control for the Apollo missions.
Minus 90 seconds and counting. The Apollo 8 crew standing by, spacecraft Commander Frank Warner, Jim Lovell, Bill Anders. We now report that the liquid hydrogen
I actually had to learn how to maneuver the spacecraft all over again with that dead.
Buggy to the moon. The Lunar Roving Vehicle, or LRV, was designed with a hinged three-part frame so it could be folded up and transported in the lunar module's Quadrant 1 bay. Once on the surface, astronauts deployed the LRV from the LEM's open Quadrant 1 bay. The rover components locked into place upon opening. During launch, the Saturn V rocket was filled with 3,000 tons of highly explosive fuel. Engineers designed an injection system for the command module in the case of an emergency on the pad.
Water, we never know if we're going to see any alligators or any wildlife. But if I see anything, I'll make sure to point it out for y'all. But otherwise, just sit back, enjoy the ride. It's about a 10-minute ride back, and we'll be.
And remember, stay young and have fun.